Hi guys. My presentation is called "What is your love language?" Let me pull it up for you guys. Here we go. Okay, "What is your love language?" by Isabel Elrath. Um, let's see here. So my proposal, I wanted to pick this topic just because I feel like this topic is very important to college students. I feel like being able to inform students about the five love languages, in which ways they give and receive love with this program will be able to help prevent conflicts in future relationships or current relationships, um, and to better communicate those feelings and those problems to each other. Understanding the five love languages, I feel, is very important in a relationship because we definitely all love differently. And then, so for my class, I first wanted to start off with a pre survey. I just wanted to do a pre survey to kind of gather knowledge about how much my students are going to know about the five love languages. So, my pre survey activity questions are: one, how do you define a date? Two, how many people have you dated? Three, do you plan to marry? And if so, what desired age do you want to be married at? And then what are some factors that determine whether you are ready to get married, personal or as a couple? And then what are three of the most important um, keys into a successful relationship? And then they're really welcome to answer these however they want. No information is given before the class to sway or opinionate them. So whatever they are answering their questions with is definitely just whatever they came in with, whatever knowledge they came in with. And then my lesson plan will begin with a speed dating activity. The speed dating activity will consist of me asking half of the class to get into a small circle and then the other half of the class forming a larger circle around the smaller circle. I will ask the class to make sure they are standing directly across from someone to make sure they have a partner. A worksheet will be handed out to each member of the class after or before forming these two circles for the speed dating activity, and the directions will state each speed dating round will be 2 minutes. During that minute, shake the hand of the new potential date, introduce your person, listen to the date's introduction, and then also ask questions if you have time. Give the following information in your created persona, and then shake hands, your name, and then hometown, and then discuss the following questions. What is the most important value that your guardian slash parent has taught you? Which value is the being most challenged in the university setting, either from professors, peers, or your culture? And then, what is your love language? Acts of service, physical touch, quality time, receiving gifts, and then words of affirmation. What do you give, and then what do you receive? I wanted the students to do this because I wanted them to be able to interact and engage with other class members. And then I also wanted them to learn a little bit about how they won't necessarily give and receive love the same way that their partner is. And that's totally okay. That's why we're doing this activity. We want the participants to be able to learn the different ways that we give and receive love. And then after this survey or after this activity, I will have a post survey. It's an exit survey. Um, my first question on my exit survey will be, what is one new piece of information that you learned today? And then the second one is, what portion of this presentation would you share with significant others? How could you implement this information in the future with your other relationships? And then what would you still like to know? Hopefully by the end of this, most of my participants will hopefully not have as many questions, but if they do, they are obviously more than welcome to ask. So yeah. And then my marketing strategy for this class, I wanted to use a visual that I could put around campus to participate in. And then I also planned on putting flyers in the student union on campus, resident halls, and then also classroom halls, such as Wagner and Rotunda. And then I chose flyers mainly because they are appealing to the eye. And I personally have attended classes slash seminars that are put on by other students. And then I actually have seen other students post um, in like Rotunda. I personally was walking and I saw a seminar that was provided, and then I was like, this is appealing. This caught my eye. I just thought that flyers are a great marketing tool and they're a great way to get a class out there. And then here is my flyer. So the top, the title will say, "What is your love language?" Join us for a speed dating activity put together by South Dakota State Counseling students, which is me. And then November 30th was when my class was held in Wagner Hall, room 125, South Dakota State campus from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then after attending this 60-minute class seminar, you will be able to understand the 5 different love languages and in which ways you give and receive love. And then that will have to be it for my marketing tool. But overall, I just thought that this class was a great way for students to really get involved on campus and then be able to see which ways they give and receive love. I think that's a really important thing to understand because if you're in a relationship and you don't understand how that person gives or receives love, it's not going to work. It's going to be a tough relationship with a lot of obstacles. And attending my course would definitely benefit students and help prevent um, obstacles from happening in their relationships. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope that you guys pick my program. Thank you so much for listening.